we all know the circumstances that under which he's played the last 2 weeks. For him to be able to fly back from delivering the eulogy at his sister's funeral on Saturday and then land at 3 a.m., get, to sleep maybe by 4 a.m., and then play at 1 p.m. And score 31 was crazy enough, but to do what he did the other night was just otherworldly on what would have been his sister's 23rd birthday. It's just if you were there in the building, it just felt like something else was going on that wasn't basketball related. There was some other force, there was some other thing happening, and that's what I was trying to ask him, because you're not doing it to be maudlin, you're doing it because it just felt so different. It just felt like there was something else happening in that building that allowed him to play at a level that you just can't believe you're seeing even after all these years. It was remarkable, and a testament to the will of what a great athlete can do with their will. That was a will game. That wasn't a skill game. That was a will game by Isaiah Thomas, and it just reminds you how great the greatest athletes are in sports.
And then, you could just feel it through the television, David, and watching the game. And then watching your interview with him afterwards, it was really moving. I'm wondering what it was like standing directly next to him.
It was tough, Rich. I mean, it was very difficult because you want to be respectful, and I tried very hard to be respectful of the fact I didn't want to just ask him question after question about his sister, because I thought that would be grossly unfair in an emotional situation like that. But you have to ask him about it. You can't not ask him about it. That's the job. My old boss, Lenny Shapiro at the Washington Post, when I first started working, said, if you're afraid to ask the question, you can't do this job. That's the job. You got to ask the questions that are uncomfortable and that make people squeamish and squirm, and that's what we do for a living, So I knew I had to ask it. I just wanted to ask it respectfully. So, but I also wanted to acknowledge to him that I felt something different in that building too, and I can't describe it, and I can't explain to you what it was. And so, he said it was the presence of his sister or the feelings of his sister, but something lifted him to another level because John Wall played great. I mean, he was sensational in Game 2. And, the Wizards very easily could have won that game, but Isaiah Thomas didn't let them. And that's what I was trying to get from him, and I hope I delivered it. I hope his words were moving to people, because they were certainly moving to me.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.
If you like that, please download our app. There's lots of fun things there other than just more of the videos you just saw. You can call us from the app. You can email us from the app. Just download it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.